going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another Home Arcade podcast, and we are here for a very, very special reason, and that is because Arcade1up has announced their Pro Series. Now, I've seen a glimpse of it, but you're going to get an initial reaction from me, so let's check it out right now. So first of all, I want to talk about, man, I was working all night on Home Arcade deals. This is the new website I have, deals.consulkits.com. The link will be in the description. I continue to add more cabinets to this, so if you want to save money, this is a great way to do it, because we're going to be talking about how there's some really high prices on the new Arcade1ups coming out, so we need to know how to save some money. Anyway, so this is the progress I've made right now. Miss the class of 81, I was just going through, and once I put these in, I'll be able to just every 15 minutes check for the prices. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for the Pro Series is out. No, that was me looking up. There we go. Okay, so first of all, what I've seen so far is there's apparently 3 more retro cabinets coming out that are not Pro Series. So the Pro line is real. 100% Garage Gamer, the Pro line is real. And this is not it. I'll show you. So let's see. Let me zoom in here. So the Mortal Kombat is real. And it's just got a dragon on the side. And it looks so much better, right? Than the existing Mortal Kombat that's out there. And hold on. Someone in the chat is asking about the Deals website. So 2 things. Deals website is launched, but I continue to add to it. Just go to consulkits.com. Consulkits.com. I'll put a link in the description afterwards, and you can save some money, because you're going to need to save money because the Pro line is going to be expensive. But if you want to get some older cabinets, I'll try to track it all. So what we know about the Pro line, it's $1,000. This is not the Pro line, by the way. This is the Legacy Edition. There's an all-new Pro line. It's right here. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. They did Killer Instinct. Again, they just launched Killer Instinct, and they debuted and revealed there's going to be a Killer Instinct Pro line, a Pro Series, I'm sorry. So let's take a look at it. 19-inch screen, upgraded HAP buttons and joysticks, faux metal T-molding, upgraded speakers, new speaker grills, and matching riser. Then, just like the recent updates of the Legacy line, each Pro Series cabinet supports Wi-Fi and online remote play, leaderboards, and over-the-air updates. Okay, we know about that. New Arcade1up Pro Series Killer Instincts will be available this summer, with several more Pro Series machines coming later this year. The company didn't mention a price, but it surely won't be cheap. I saw another site, it was going to be $1,000. Okay, here we go. A part of the Legacy editions, the Centipede is real. So we saw the Centipede, and this is the Mortal Kombat Legacy. Again, let's not be confused. This is not the Pro Series right here. They have 3 Legacy editions coming out. Wow, that's pretty cool. So this is, even the Legacy edition is getting a little bit of a refresher. If you kind of look at it, the back of the cabinet has a little different change to it, and this is cool. This is good. I'm glad they did this. They got the molded coin door. The J panel looks a lot cooler, and then I don't know, this one is not tall. I think they just kind of changed the design completely, and they didn't have the marquee stick out so far, so that's good. That's good. And then you got your Mortal Kombat. Okay, let's go. I saw another website. Here we go. So here's Review Geek. To kick off 2022, the popular retro arcade cabinet maker Arcade1up has announced a slew of new machines that will surely excite fans. This week at CES, This week at CES in Las Vegas, Arcade1up reveals a new Pro Line series with a full, bigger size retro arcade machine, perfect for the game room, and much more. Sell all your cabs. We're getting the Pro Line. What the heck is going on? We're big fans of Arcade1up, from the classic Terminator 2, come on, and Ms. Pac-Man. You're going to name drop those cabinets and more, allowing people to enjoy their favorite arcade machines right from home. However, now the company is marketing a big, true to size arcade machine fitting for 2022 with a larger 19-inch screen, improved joysticks, more durable buttons, and better construction. Additionally, Arcade1up announced 3 more legacy games for fans, and here's what you need to know. Arcade1up Pro Series Killer Instinct. Take a look at that. It has a mat. What the heck is going on? They now have an Arcade1up mat that you can put your stool on. Okay, so let's take a look at this thing. We got the coin door. Look, it looks nice. I wonder how wide it is. Yeah, updated speakers. That marquee better be perfect. It better be perfect. Okay, this is the look at it. All right, wait. I don't think there's a riser. That other article said there's a riser. There's no riser. Like this is the riser then. You either gonna say there's no riser or there's a gigantic riser. One of the two, right? We got the slanted screen. Yeah, the artwork doesn't cover those little buttons. Okay. All right. The first at-home arcade game in the new Pro Series is the classic Killer Instinct. And while the company already offered this popular hack and slash from the Rare and Microsoft, getting a Pro Series cabinet will kick things up a notch with artwork, sound, and visuals. Each Pro Series machines is a larger 19-inch screen, upgraded Suzo hat buttons and joysticks, faux metal T molding, upgraded speakers, new speaker grill, and matching riser. Then, just, yeah, this is like the same thing we read before. Yeah, so legacy machines to celebrate nearly 3 million arcade cabinets sold. Arcade1up announced 3 more cabinets that will be available the first half of 2022. Okay, so there's a new legacy lineup that's coming up for the first half of 2022. From those aware of the Arcade1up Legacy series as one of the best-selling lines and is about to get even better. Each legacy cabinet released in 2022 comes with 14 classic games pre-installed. Oh, they're going to 14. This is nice. Okay, so Mortal Kombat and Centipede and Pac-Man. I want to know the lineup of that Centipede. See, this is tough. So this is not a grand, right? Yeah, so we got your average gamer. He is saying, let's see. He says, so the Johnny Cage artwork looks pretty good and it's close enough. So I was doing some research on the Johnny Cage thing. And it sounds like, you know, they didn't go with it. But the old lawsuit when it came with Daniel Pacina, it was Daniel didn't get paid for any of the console games. Am I right? But this is the arcade version. So I wonder if, you know, is there anything going on, or is he just not on the artwork, or is he still getting paid for the actual game? But it does look good. I mean, this looks almost like the cabinet Zohar has. Like Zohar bought a custom built Bobby Voo cabinet, and it looks like this. The only thing missing is the Johnny Cage, and you know, they couldn't do it. They couldn't pull it off. It is what it is. Well, they finally did it. They finally did the Zohar cabinet that he wanted. Okay. And they announced Killer Instinct, and then there's going to be more Pro line. Yeah. So, I guess that's why they call, I'm sorry, it's called Pro Series, but 19 inches not full-size KI. And so it looks like they're not claiming full size, but they call it Pro Series to imply it's got much higher quality. You know, the Pro Series, as in quotes there, has a larger 19-inch screen, upgraded hat buttons. I mean, that qualifies for Pro right there, comparatively to what we've seen before, right? Is the Pro Series, or I'm sorry, the Standard Series. Though we got to have names for it. We got the Pro Series, and then we got the nominal series. This is dumb. We got to make up names for the old series. The crappy series, the cheap series, the 3/4 scale series. What do we call it? Good morning, Arcade Eric. What's going on? More Pac-Man. That's right. If you needed a, what is this? Oh, it's a Pac-Mania. Yeah, I didn't even notice. So Pac-Mania. It looks better though. It looks more realistic. It's got a riser. But here's my question to you guys. This is, let's do a poll real quick. Pro Series, I'm sorry. Yeah, wait. The MK has online, and I read that, which is weird because Legacy, I guess, has... hold on a second. Okay, I'm going to ask the community with a Pro Series. There's a poll coming out. What's going up, Lewis Chambers? What's up, man? Okay, so I got a poll out there. Pro Series, are you excited or not excited? Let me know. Let me know what you think. Okay, let's read some more. We gotta find some more stuff. Fans will get new and improved 14-game Arcade1up Legacy Series. Legacy Series, okay. Because my Tempest says it's a Legacy Edition, but these are Legacy Series, I guess. But they're probably, like, coming up with the, yeah. Online is happening. That's right. MK Online is happening. So fans will get the new and improved 14-game Arcade1up Legacy Series cabinets in the 3 branded listed above. First up is Pac-Mania, a fan favorite and something everyone can appreciate. For the first time in the BANDAI machine, this one will have Wi-Fi for online and remote live play, leaderboards, and more. Okay, so they broke through it. It's Legacy has live play. So remote live play is a thing. And so now all of a sudden you're getting me interested. I don't really like the design of Pac-Mania per se, but remote play for a Pac-Man game, that's really interesting. We're also excited to see the original artwork in classic Centipede making a return. Retro game fans have been dying for Arcade1up to make this, and now they have. The Legacy Centipede will come with original artwork style and the same form factor as the original arcade we all played as kids. But last but certainly not least, Arcade1up is building another Mortal Kombat retro arcade cabinet, because why not? That's an interesting way to do it. Let's see. To celebrate over 3 decades of wicked fight moves, brutal head kicks, and fatalities, the companies will create a 30th edition Legacy cabinet for everyone's favorite fighting game. All right. That's really cool. So I think there was yet another article that I saw. Let's see, Arcade1up Pro Series. We got GameSpot has an article on it. Let's check out. We got a widescreen now. Arcade1up Pro Series announced at CES 2022 includes HAP controls. Bam! Right in your face. They're giving you the information. The new line first product will be Killer Instinct, complete with Wi-Fi and a large screen. Arcade1up is stepping up into the new territories for 2022, and the latest line of products should cater to hardcore arcade enthusiasts. Really? Wow. It should cater to hardcore arcade enthusiasts. That's interesting. If they're sitting, that's just Gabe wrote that. Nice job, Gabe, holding that in. I appreciate it. Let's see. What are you saying, Arcade Eric? Go to the website. Oh, go to arcade1up.com. All right. CES 2022 announcements. Let's see them now. There we go. We got the Atari machine, the Centipede. We got the Bandai Namco Legacy Arcade. We got the Midway Legacy Arcade machine. All of these will come with 14 games. And then we have the Killer Instinct, all with Notify Me. Arcade1up is thrilled to introduce the Pro Series, providing hardcore retro gamers the amped up home arcade machine they've demanded. We've recognized as the premier name in home arcade gaming. Well, that's humble. Arcade1up is renowned for producing authentic arcade experiences for family game rooms and man caves. Arcade1up game cabinets play great, look great, and are instant conversation pieces. Now, Arcade1up kicks off the experience to a pro level, getting the Killer Pro Series treatment here, of course, Killer Instinct. For many retro enthusiasts, Killer Instinct is definitive title for the mid-90s. Fans love it, critics love it. Its gameplay, soundtrack, and 3D rendering graphics were all revered. And wow, do the Arcade1up Pro Series specs make Killer Instinct a jaw-dropping addition to your home. Let's look at what do we got? We got Wi-Fi online multiplayer. Okay, we already have that. A flush cabinet design stands at 67.5 inches tall. All right. Yeah, that's a good question, Kev Grit. How many KI pre-orders are getting canceled today? So let's take a look at this. Do you guys know what 67 inches means? Do you know what 67 inches means? Let's take a look. I did this. Okay. There's something else that Arcade1up has that's 67 inches. That's a Big Blue. The Big Blue is 67 inches, but it's 67 inches with all this extra space up here. But they're saying the Killer Instinct one is going to be 67 inches, but 67 inches up there. That's pretty interesting. Let's see if we can get in here and take a look at this a little bit more. So the stool is going to have a backrest. They're like, how can we make it even more pro, I guess, right? And so you got artwork that flows all the way. We've been asking for that. Artwork that flows all the way, but this time it doesn't have a riser, so of course it flows all the way. You got a stool with a backrest. You have is that it? That's not a tin sign. That's like a mat. It looks like there's like you can like stand on something. It's like a cushion. Is it a cushion? So you can play longer, so your feet don't get tired. All right, that's the side view. Killer Instinct, and they say they got more pro line. Look, extended. Look at that. The deck is extended out. I wonder how wide the deck is. Okay, so let's go and take a look at some of the information. I saw it. 5x4 screen. Of course, it's gonna have a 5x4 screen because it's a 19-inch, and there's no 4x3 19-inch on the market that you can find. Their emulation developers usually do a really good job in recent, making sure that everything fits correctly from an emulation point of view. So I'm really curious if they're gonna have they may actually have like a pixel perfect mode. This now means they need like a pixel perfect mode where you would actually have black lines, 64 extra lines of resolution at the top and bottom. Okay, let's look at the specs. So Wi-Fi online, so that's the same as the other KI. Flush cabinet design stands at 67.5 inches tall, 19-inch LCD screen, upgraded lit marquee. Now, is that just a lit marquee or it's an upgraded lit marquee? Is this going to be a really high-quality lit marquee? Okay, you're going to get Suzo Hap joysticks and buttons. That means you don't have to mod it. It's going to come best with great sticks that go right in your Arcade1up cabinet. Upgraded speaker and speaker grills. Clear deck protector. Okay, molded coin door with light-up coins. What? They did it! They did light up coins. Wow. The light-up coin slot for 1 and 2 players. Wait, whoa. Whoa, it's working coin door. The button, you press the button. Look. Molded coin door with light-up coin slots for 1 and player. Start. The word start. Right? That means you press the button and the game starts. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. The faux metal team molding, faux Arcade1up badge. What's the Arcade1up badge? Okay. The license swivel stool with backrest. You get a swivel stool, and then you get an anti-fatigue mat included. Yeah. And then a licensed tin sign. They're just throwing everything at it because this is going to be $1,000. It's going to be $1,000. Has the same games as before. All right. Wow. That's interesting. That's really interesting. The only thing that's not making me, yeah, that's a good question. Let's go to the chat here. We got Will. Andrew says, Will Dragon's Lair going to be a pro line? We'll see. This is going to be the big question of the year. Supposedly they have like 15 to 20 cabs coming out there. This is what I recommend everybody do real quick. If you go in here, if you're interested in any of these cabs, actually hit the notify button and put your email address in there. I'm going to do that now. consulkits@gmail.com. Notify me about this cabinet. Because I heard... Yeah. I had heard that they actually look at that data and they determine, like, you know, how many they think they're going to sell, or, you know, the interest and stuff by that. Okay. Yeah. Lewis says the cushion mat is needed by us geezers. All right, let's let that go. So, I think they will double them up. Yeah, people are asking the question, like, will they still come out with a 3/4 scale? Let's see. So, smaller to the Legends pinball. Similar to the Legends pinball. Let's see. What are you talking about? Let's see. No one needs a stool if you make it full size. Make it 10 inches lower so it's just low enough that you have to have a chair. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. That's what she said when making. Do you think the Pro line will always be something that they offer as a 3/4 scale before? Or do you think they will have some exclusives? I don't know. I mean, my thought is, like, I don't think they're going to get rid of the what we call the 3/4 scale versus the Pro series. I think they're going to continue to try to sell as many cabinets as possible, right? So if for some reason if everyone buys the Pro series and no one buys the 3/4 scales, then obviously the business will shift. But that's not going to happen. You know, like, no one's gonna. You're not gonna get 100% penetration on the new product in Zero on the other one, and it looks like that they're not all in on the Pro series per se, because if you look at it, you got Pro series, that's the Killer Instinct, but Mortal Kombat is not a Pro series. But what's interesting about it is I guess we'd call it the Gen 2 Legacy. The Gen 2 Legacy is very attractive. Like, I think there's going to be a lot of people that are like, look, I already have Arcade1up cabinets. I have risers. I don't have a Mortal Kombat. And the idea of getting 14 games on a Mortal Kombat on this version, it's the smaller version, and it looks really good. It's got the wider control panel. Check it out. It's a wider control panel. It's slanted. It looks more like the original. You know, it's missing Johnny Cage, but it looks like the original. So let's look at this one and kind of see what we're getting at. Yeah, man. I got to wake up Zohar. I don't think he's around. Let's see. I'm like going to tell Zohar, wake up. 30th is out. 30th MK is out, dude. Okay, so let's go through it. Okay. So we got different pictures of these. Well, yeah, it's kind of funny. Michael B did a show last night. He was like, "Watch out for the leaks." Yeah, this is not a leak. This is the real thing. So you got MK looking good. It's got the 3/4. It's got that control panel looks good. It's live. It's a legacy, but it's live. Wow. Finish him! In celebration of the 3 brutal decades of Mortal Kombat, Arcade1up introduced the first time ever live online play in a Midway home arcade machine. Yes, it's the Midway Legacy. Mortal Kombat 30th Anniversary Edition, evolving from 1958's beginning as an amusement game manufacturer, Midway produced some of the hottest arcade games in the 80s and 90s that has been adopted into film, television, and much more. Their monster-wrecking havoc title, Rampage, was a giant early hit, and then leaps in live-action digitizing technology led to Mortal Kombat, recognized as one of the most important titles in video game history. With its over-the-top darkly humorous gameplay and finishing moves, Mortal Kombat becomes an instant franchise with iconic characters and enduring catchphrases. Bringing you authentic and, yes, way nostalgic arcade experiences in the easily assembled design, Arcade1up game machines are a must-have for your family game room. Fan cave, oh, it's not a man cave anymore, it's fan cave. Your fan cave, or a welcome distraction in your office. They play great, look great, and are instant conversation pieces. Now let's take a look at the featured and specifications. From Scorpion to Sub-Zero to Jax to Melina, it's time to perfect those finishing moves and friendships and babalities against opponents in person right next to you or remotely from their own legacy game machine. This home arcade packs a superb punch, and with a lineup of 14 games in a gorgeous cabinet that includes a matching riser and light-up marquee. Yes, 14 titles: Mortal Kombat, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, Two-Ban, Rampage, Joust, Wizard of Woz, let's see, Gauntlet, Root Beer Tapper, Defender, Bubbles, Paperboy, and Clax, all included. What? What? You guys put Defender and Paperboy on there again? Come on. We just talked about that. That's right, my radio voice is in full effect. Switch up to any included game at will with the easy to navigate screen menus. Oh, and in addition to the Wi-Fi live play, see how your high scores measure up against the online Wi-Fi leaderboards. Iconic arcade games, pop culture, imaginary that has stood the test of time. Nostalgia and that transcends generations. We call this the Legacy Edition for a reason. Make that many reasons. Okay, so what do we know about it? Sorry for the DJ joke. Hold on, I got a super chat. Let me take a look at that. And Kumarev says, my Iowan friend, MK Pro Cab is insane. MK Pro Cab, 14 games, all online, and it has all MK, Rampage, Two-Ban, Gauntlet, and a bunch more. Can't wait to put those quarters on the glass. The KI one is doo-doo butter. Wow. The KI one is doo-doo butter. That's crazy because the Legacy MK is not a Pro Series. It's the Legacy Series. It's Legacy Gen 2. Let's look at those controls. I want to see it. So we got a live button, start button. Yeah. Okay. And then you got your 6 buttons. You got your headphone jack on the right near the edge. That's good. And you got your power on and off. I wonder if they upgraded the menu as well. The UI they have on here is already really good, but, you know, kind of see them moving into the, you know, growing into the future would be cool. Okay. So that is the Mortal Kombat. What can we say? Let's go. No. Let's say Pac-Man for last. The Centipede. What can we learn about the Centipede? I won't read through all of that, but let's take a look at the pictures. Oh, we got close-up of the control panel. This one actually looks really good. Let's see if I can get... All right. Open image, a new tab. There we go. Whoo! Ah, the spinner. That's interesting. Oh, look at that. Lewis, buddy. Yeah, that's so close to the MK shape. Lewis, do you see that? It looks like they have the volcano buttons. Look at that. Where did they had to get those made? Those are hard to find. Yeah, like the Nintendo Play Choice has like these like volcano type buttons, and they're super expensive. And I think it's because there's no like manufacturer. Your average gamer. That's actually the leaked picture. That's funny. Okay, so you got a J panel that's thinner. I like that. It has artwork on it. Appreciate that. Let's see. So you got your power button. You got your, volume. Your 1 and 2 player are volcano buttons. And then you got a button over in the side. I think that's going to be the live. You can kind of see the swoosh over there. Then you got 3 buttons on the right, 3 buttons on the left, a trackball, and then a spinner. So I don't know the Centipede itself. This spinner is obviously for other games, but it being back behind, I wonder if that'll work. Yeah, there we go. Volcano buttons at last. So let's take a look at some other stuff about the Centipede. Oh, that's Big Blue. You got Centipede. Okay, let's take a look at these pictures. So, yeah, that looks good. That looks really nice. First reaction, this looks great. I mean, it's got this real deep, wide, everything they're doing this year, it looks like, Chosen One. Get ready to pay at least $600 for the Legacy. Yeah, I'm really curious what price they're going for on the Legacy. It does look like the Pro line is going to be about $1,000. That would be like the what do you call it? The KI. The KI is $1,000. I'm excited about the Pro Series. I'm just not excited about a Pro Series KI. All right, what else can we learn about this cabinet? We got, let's see, with the games list, 14 classic Atari titles: Centipede, Millipede, Asteroids Deluxe, Major Havoc, Missile Command, I can never pronounce that one, Akaya R, Crystal Castles, Tempest, Gravitar, Liberator, Space Duel. Oh, it's interesting. Space Duel, but 1 player. Super Breakout, and Lunar Lander. Okay. All right. They finally did a Breakout. That's cool. And Space Duel. That's good. I mean, I seriously love, what is it? The original one that I have, and it has Quantum on it, which is really good. And then I bought the Tempest one, but I haven't assembled it yet. Okay, so form factor that emulates for the first time the shape of the original classic Centipede arcade cabinet. Wi-Fi leaderboard for the first time in an Arcade1up Legacy game machine. Real feel arcade controls. Light up 1 player, 2 player volcano buttons. Wow. Custom riser, light up marquee, molded coin door. Includes 14 classic Atari games. It's going up to 57 inch. Really? 57 inches, really? That's big. Like, yeah, the Centipede is tall. They are going all out with these. Like, even the Legacy Edition is big. Wow. You got 22 wide. Is that a little bit bigger than the other ones? Because I know, like, the control deck on some of them are like 19, but yeah. Let's take a look. Okay, so let's take a look at, say, the Ms. Pac-Man 81. Let's take a look at what it's. Yeah, it's 2258. Oh, it's not tall. 67 is the tall. I got confused, guys. Sorry. I got confused. So it's not super tall. How much it weighs. Okay, 14 classic games. Okay, that's interesting. It still looks really good. See, this is what, there's going to be a set of people, I think, that are really going to love, are really going to want cabinets that look this way. They're going to still want a riser. And then there's going to be another set of people that want the Pro Series. Okay, I want to look at one more thing. Going back to Mortal Kombat. How tall is that one? All right. 57. Okay. 2019, 57. All right. Well, this is pretty exciting day. Let's look at the Bandai Namco. So we're going to get Pac-Mania. Now, this one's cool. It says Wi-Fi leaderboard for the first time on the Atari Legacy, but on the other article, it was saying that you could have live gameplay, but maybe that's only for the MK. Okay, 14 classic games. Let's see what games it comes with. You got Pac-Man, Pac-Pal, Super Pac-Man, Pac-Man Plus, Pac-Land, Galaga, Galaxian, Galaga. Let's see, Galaga, Galaxian, Galaga 88, Mappy, Dig Dug 2, Rompers, and Rolling Thunder. Come on. You're still not giving us all the Galagas, right? We need that. The G Plus. Let's see. A little $2 super chat. A little console kids coffee time, huh? I need to get some coffee. I hope my wife is brewing it. So, Arcade1up cabs went from a paperback to a hardcover book, but the story is still just the same from Paid For. That's good. That's funny. Let's see. Paul is saying no interest in the full-size cab as the full-size price, but at a full-size price. But those legacy cabs, sweet. See? There we go, console fanboy. All right. Console fanboy's here. And there we go, buddy. Okay. Call in, Zohar, if you want. Just call me on FaceTime. Or, I'm sorry, on Messenger. So I can hear you. I want to hear Zohar, his initial reaction, early reaction to Mortal Kombat. Just give me your gut. Come on, call me. I'm going to call you, dude. Pick up. I want to hear you. I want to hear your voice. Just initial thoughts. Come on. Are you there, bud? Hold on. Are you there? Hello? He did answer. Let's see. Audio output. There we go. Are you there?
Yeah, I just woke up. Hello?
All right. So, do you have YouTube up? Can you see me? But the audio's off?
Not really. I can't see. I could just see my phone. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I could see it now.
All right. What do you think?
Oh my God. That's funny. I love it. I actually love it.
Dude, how close to the Bobby Vu version does it look like?
That's very, very nice. That actually looks very, very nice.
Okay, so here's the things that I've been looking at about it. Check out the control panel. Probably on a little delay, but the control panel looks really good.
Control panel's perfect.
You see how
wow, that's a beautiful control panel. Wait a second. Is this a pro line?
No. So check this out. So they have Gen 2 Legacy and a Pro Series. So the Gen 2 Legacy has online. And so Mortal Kombat 2 has a riser. It's not Pro Series. And so it's the 30th anniversary, but it does have online gameplay. So Wi-Fi.
Okay, wait. So the 30th anniversary, it's not Pro line. It's just like a regular 3/4.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. That's not bad. Damn, that side looks good though.
It'll be good, dude, because it's not going to cost you $1,000 to get it.
Oh, I'm getting this. I have to get this.
Yeah.
Dude, it doesn't look that bad. I thought it was going to be so lame. That dragon looks sick.
It does.
I really like it. Oh my God, am I crazy?
You're not crazy. It looks good, man.
And it's tilted. The screen is tilted, I think.
Yeah, the screen's tilted, dude. Like, it looks good. It looks good. They did a good job.
Wow. Oh wait, so how many games are going to be on this?
They said it. I think all of them have 14 games. The Gen 2 Legacy has 14 games.
14 games. Wait, is MK4 on it?
No.
Probably no. Okay.
No, it's MK2, Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, Tubin, Rampage, Joust, Wizard of Waz, Gauntlet, Root Beer Tapper, Defender, Bubbles, Paperboy, and Clax.
Oh, it's pretty much the Midway Legacy, but in a MK1 theme, and it's online.
Yep.
I love it. I'm buying it. When is it? When is it?
So the Pro Series comes out this summer, And then they said the Legacy is the first half of the year. So soon. Like,
Oh my god,
next couple months.
dude, it's beautiful.
All right, man.
It's so beautiful.
Thanks
I
for
love
calling
it.
in. You got to do a video on this, man. I want to see your reaction. Work on it. Take off work today.
I gotta go to work, man.
All right. See you, man.
All right. Bye.
Bye. All right. There you heard it. Zohar's happy about the MK. Yeah, he's probably going to want it to be a 19-inch when the dust settles, but, you know, the fact that they did it, you know, they did a pretty good job. It looks really good. All right. Let's take a look at the Pro Series again. So this is the new CES. This is the new... yeah. You got How to Bachelor with a super chat for the Zohar. All right. So Dreamcast Kyle says, so I came here late. What's up with the Pro Series version? Okay. So Dreamcast Kyle, this is what we know. This is what we know. Let's see if I can articulate it correctly. Arcade1up has released... Let's see if I can do it. Let me do it. Let me do it all YouTube style, right? I got to go to work and like... it's kind of funny. I'm starting a new department at work, and almost everyone at work is Pacific time, so they're not even up yet. So that's fine. All right, Arcade1up has released 4 new cabinets for the CES announcement, and it's really interesting because 3 of them are a Gen 2 Legacy, and the 4th one is a Pro line. So we're gonna take a look at these 4 cabinets, and I'm gonna show you everything that I could gather on it, so you can have a good decision of which one you would want to buy. So first up, we're going to talk about the Pro Line Series. Now, the Pro Line Series is coming out this summer, and it says from articles it's probably going to cost about $1,000, but it comes with a whole bunch of upgrades, including hap sticks and buttons. That's right, Arcade1up actually did it. They're putting high-quality buttons and sticks in the cabinet, and that is something that we've been wanting for a really long time, but it's going to come with that hefty price. Now, this cabinet is also 67 inches tall, so that is the same height as, like, the Big Blue, but Big Blue is really tall like this, but the Killer Instinct is just, you know, it looks like an actual arcade cabinet. I mean, the Big Blue is tall, you know, because of the marquee, but anyway, the control panel actually has been... it's wider, right? So that's going to be a really nice upgrade. The screen, it's 19-inch. Notice the speakers. They say they have these upgraded speakers on the Pro lines. I think a lot of people are going to like that, and it has an upgraded marquee. Now, we have seen people complain about the early Killer Instinct version that is not a Pro line, and the marquee doesn't look very good. But according to some of the articles that are out there, the marquee supposedly is going to be better, but we'll have to wait and see on it. Now, with this new cabinet, you're going to get the same games from the original lineup. So it's going to have those 5 games on it. It's going to be Wi-Fi, but it's got a 19-inch screen, upgraded lit marquee, the hap buttons and sticks, upgraded speakers and speaker grill, and a molded coin door with light-up coins that actually work. The light-up slots, you can press the button. 1 and 2 player will actually start when you press the button. It's going to have the Metal T molded side. You can take a look at that. And it comes with this new thing where the stool here like actually has a backrest and it swivels. And then they have like a floor mat. They call it the anti-fatigue mat. So I guess if you're standing there for a really long time, your feet have a cushion to stand on. So that's pretty interesting. Let's take a look at some of the Legacy editions that are available as well. The Atari Centipede looks really, really nice. Now, this is not a Pro line, so we're going to expect this to be less expensive. You know, will it be $500, $600? We don't really know, but I'm guessing it's going to be in that price point. You take a look at this cabinet, and it looks very good. Now, the interesting thing that I found about it is that it has the volcano buttons on it. It's got 14 games. So all of these new second-gen Legacy Edition cabinets, they still have a riser. So when you see the riser on these new titles, that it's a new generation of the 3/4 scale. But when you see no riser, that's going to be a Pro Series. So that's going to be your giveaway. Now, this is not going to have the hap buttons or anything like that, but it will have live leaderboard on it with 14 Atari games. So you can take a look at those games, and it's a similar lineup than what we've seen on the Tempest cabinet and the Atari cabinet back in 2018. So that's a pretty interesting one. And what I like about it is how it looks much like the original cabinet. It's wider, and I love how they did the marquee at the top. I mean, this looks like, if you're a huge Centipede fan, like, this is the one to get. And the Centipede did come out in short supply in 2018, so a lot of people that want that Centipede look have been waiting for this and are going to be really excited about it. But that's not all. They also came out with the Mortal Kombat. So the Mortal Kombat, this is not going to be a Pro Series cabinet, but it does have some Pro upgrades that we really like. So you still have the riser again. So if you have the riser, this Legacy Edition, they're calling it Legacy again because it's been re-released. But this again has 14 games in it. But this is the very first Legacy Edition cabinet that's came out that has online play. So not just leaderboard, but you'll be able to do online play with Mortal Kombat. We just had Zohar on the show, and he was giving his initial reaction, and he was saying it looks really good, and he's going to buy one, which is funny because he has a custom Mortal Kombat from Bobby Vu, and Bobby Vu put together a custom cabinet that looks just like this. And the reason it looks just like this is this looks a lot like the original Mortal Kombat. It just misses the Johnny Cage. It's unfortunate that they weren't able to put Johnny Cage, Daniel Pesina on the front, but it is what it is. The dragon still looks really sick, quote unquote, Zohar. So this is going to have online play. It's going to include 14 classic Midway games, including Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, Tube and Rampage Joust, Wizard of Woz, Gauntlet, Root Beer Tapper, Defender, Bubbles, Paperboy, and Klax, all included. And the real question is, will all of them be online, or will only the Mortal Kombat games be online, or will you be able to play against other people on those other games? So it's pretty exciting announcements for CES 2022, and we can't miss out. You can't leave out Bandai Namco, even though a lot of people probably will. We've been Pac-Man out for a really long time, but you can see where they're going with these new Legacy editions. They're trying to make the cabinet have that unique design. So that is something I really appreciate. You kind of take a look at this, and it looks a lot better than their previous editions. So notice how the marquee, it doesn't have the wings, so that's good. Legacy Gen 2, they simply cut off the wings at the top, and there's not much gap, so it looks a lot better. If they would have made it flush, I think that would have been more appreciative. Let's take a look at these controls here, and that's what's interesting. The controls on this one, I don't know if I really... I mean, it is what it is. It's the Pac-Mania, right? But the controls look... Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, so let's take a look at the game lineup that are available for this machine, and you're going to get 14 Pac-Man games, and this one I don't believe is online with... Wait, it's leaderboard. Okay, so it's a leaderboard game. Again, it's not pro, but you're going to get 14 of the Bandai Namco, so if you're a big Pac-Mania fan, then this cab is for you. Anyway, so that's it for the CES announcements from Arcade1up. We saw 4 new cabinets coming out, and the availability for these cabinets are supposed to be, like, in the summer. We're going to get the Pro Series, starting with Killer Instinct, but they plan on doing more cabinets with the Pro Series, so that seems pretty exciting. And the other thing is those Legacy Editions are supposed to come out in the first half of this year. So comment down below and let me know what you think about this lineup, and let me know, is this something that you plan on getting? And which one do you like the most? And we'll see you guys in the next video. All right, guys, I'm not really leaving. That was just me doing a video within a video. Okay. All right, so that was my CES video. You got a preview of me saying it. My wife always wants me to do that. She's like, you need to make videos while you're live, because that's what real YouTubers do. I'm like, okay. So earlier we did a poll. Let's take a look at that poll. And my question was, are you excited about the Pro Series? And I wonder, it's kind of unfair because 57%, I think it was, is that what the results were? 57%, oh, no. 56% were excited about the Pro Series. Now, what's interesting is that Pro Series is just Killer Instinct. And the Killer Instinct's got the push button that actually works. That's really cool. It's got upgraded speakers. It's got upgraded marquee. It's going to have a 19-inch screen. And I did see it's a 5x4 screen. So I really hope that they get that aspect ratio corrected. Hold on, I'm getting Gotta report something. Getting spammed. Anyway, so some people might not be excited about the Pro Series because it's Killer Instinct, you know, and not everyone's a fan of that game. All right, let's take a look at the comments, and then I gotta go. I'm sorry. I wanted to look at the comments, but I told myself I was gonna stop at 9:30 my time. So I really appreciate you guys hanging out. We'll talk more about this Pro Series, I'm sure. Comment down below in the video, and I'll make another little cutout video that just has that part in it. That's kind of a breakdown of the cabinets. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.